A Blades captain turned evil due to losing his beloved wife. Made all the worse by the fact that he had a powerful artifact, Dawnfang and Duskfang, the same weapon. A sad story to be sure. Yes, I have thought about the similarity between myself and this Blades captain, and I wonder if the weapon itself added to his madness, or it was a sentient sword and completely took him over. Lucian said it's something to be cautious about, but I don't feel any different since taking this powerful weapon as my own. Perhaps he really just was lost to grief. I know the feeling, and that's actually why I joined the Thieves Guild to begin with in the Imperial City, because I felt this world was lost to me and I no longer cared for it. Especially after being in prison for 6 months, and my brother and I had a falling out. As far as I was concerned at the time, Nirn can go to oblivion, and so could everyone on it. I stopped caring because it was too painful to feel anymore. I lost my wife and my daughter. It was, again, I said this before, meeting my real mother and her guild of assassins that woke me up to the fact that evil people in the world existed and I should have nothing to do with them, and it snapped me out of my stupor. So maybe something good came from meeting her after all. Unlike this Blades captain though, I am not lost to grief, at least no longer. I am still young at 27 and would like to make a new life here in Skyrim, if the family will allow it. Funny that I'm dealing with them much more than the dragons. I just hope to get this assassin business over with, as it is getting ridiculous. They even attack me when I am around the Jarls now, and that's how brazen they've become. And for some of them it seems like it's a competition to take my head. So I will have a new life here in Skyrim or my death. That's a certainty. We're going through the Ratway in search of the Thieves Guild. Apparently they have a tavern down there as part of their main hideout. Now that I am no longer sidetracked by a ghost and a powerful sword, we can get on with the initiation of going through the dangerous Ratway to find them. Funny how the guards haven't been sent to clear them out yet. The excuse that they are too busy because of the Civil War is nonsense. I just believe that there is more to this town than just a Jarl and the Thieves Guild. There is a middle player here as well, and that name is Blackbriar. Maven Blackbriar is using both the Jarl and the Thieves Guild to her advantage. So perhaps my earlier concern about the Thieves Guild being cleared out by the guards won't happen, so long as Maven is here. Sometimes coin can mean power too, if used wisely. Okay, we're trying to get to, what was it called again? Why do I keep forgetting what it's called? The Ragged Flagon. The Ragged Flagon. So we are in the Ratway, looking for the Ragged Flagon. I'll take this butterfly, or it's a moth. Night above. Oh, more crazies. What is she doing? Killing people? Pickpocket's journal. Oh, I found the skeever cage key, I think. I don't know if I want that thing following me. In fact, I know I don't. Pickpocket's journal. I ain't been having no luck at lifting gold off them rich merchants in the market, and those Thieves Guild wits don't want me. Said I'm too clumsy. I'm running out of food in skooma. May need to start killing, some of the skeevers down here for meat. One of the skooma dealers at the docks told me he knew a guy from Morrowind who trained a Nyx hound to distract his marks. Helped him steal a heaping pile of gold, he said. Don't know if I believe a word of it, but what else am I going to do? Might as well give it a try. Too bad there ain't any Nyx hounds around here. Plenty of skeevers, though. I'm gonna need to catch some. Anyway, for food, might as well have a go at training one first. Don't know why people have such a hard time. Out in the wilderness. Like I did. Do what I did. Salt. Don't think this is the book that I wanted, or is it? I think it is. Beggar. This is the book I was looking for. There's Beggar Prince, then there's Beggar. Found it. Oh, we found the other side. We can use that to get out. Do I want the skeever? Where does this go? Well, whatever it is, it's a solid door. I can't open the lock. Hey, watch out, please. Listen,
sorry.
You want me to shout? You guys need to move. Stinking, smelly I didn't even know. Was this a trap? Hey! Maybe I should look around me first. We already went through here. I didn't think anything would happen. Oh, it gives me a chance to practice my restoration skills. You attack me, I'm going to kill you, beast. He doesn't seem hostile. What's going on? I don't know what you want, but you're looking at me like you want something. You stay here, rat. I don't want you to follow me. I want whatever, especially the Jarls think of me if I walk in and a skeever's following me. I might try attacking it, only to find out that it's my stupid pet. Right, it goes down that way, it goes down that way. Did we maybe find it? I have a feeling there's a lot more to this Ratway than just this. Is that a skeever out there? Guar? Pack guar? Oh, it's a cat. Well, there's people over here. Maybe we found the Ragged Flagon. Of course, Zora walks over there. Every time there's alcohol. You sure you're not a Nord? Interesting beast. Yes, we found it. The Ragged Flagon. If there was any doubt. Maybe I stumbled upon a cavern full of cannibals, I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised at some madness down here in the Ratway.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed.
Hi there.
Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
I've done work like that before. I'd never harmed them, though. Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
Kirava? Oh, that's the one that I have to return yes, is it the sapphires? How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
I don't do that anyways. Consider it done.
If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
Any tips about Kirava?
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and
Job's
Bar
done,
and
boss.
see if you can get something out of him.
Oh, it's her husband.
Well acquainted, if you
Say
catch my
anything we
meaning.
need to know?
Yes, he wanted me to get, was it sapphires or amethysts, flawless ones?
But she talked
How about any help with Bercy?
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find.
Very good.
The key
tell Brynjolf.
is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Gotcha. What's Helga's story?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage and she'll cave.
Okay.
Why does
I'll be
Brynjolf
here
want to
when you're
collect gold from the shops? I thought if thieves wanted money, they just stole it.
You shouldn't cheat on Feckle. He's a good guy.
What can I do for you?
Come on, everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
Well, everyone's wrong. Now why don't you just shut up about it?
Oh, are those two an item? He's with the Redguard woman. Oh, this cat. That's what I saw. I was wondering if there's wild cats down here too. In the Ratway.
What can I do for you?
I don't need any drinks, thanks.
I smell coin and leather.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
The sculptor? What are you talking about?
I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you.
I'm happy with my face, thank you.
So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
No. Are you sure you know what you're even doing?
I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and cloud rest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
Not just any wanderer. I am the Dragonborn. Alright then. I'm fine, thank you.
Hi there. What do you need, handsome?
I don't need to be bitten by you. I swear you're a vampire. Or from you.
Oh,
I already have my own cat.
Have anything for us yet?
No.
Need something?
I want a place to stay, actually. Hello.
If you're looking for conversation, the Flagon isn't the place.
No? Oh, why'd you have... like a tavern here?
Vekel and me, we have a thing going. So I recommend you keep your hands off the merchandise.
What is the merchandise? Are you talking about your ass?
You don't impress me, so don't even try.
Okay, what's with this?
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Okay. Nord men learned long ago not to put their hands where they shouldn't. Liable to get it not cut off, but bitten off or ripped off by Nord women. Yeah, she taught us to be respectful. I don't know why she had to bring that up, though. I don't know which way to go. I know which way to go leave, but I was going to explore more. This is actually a bit of a tough lock. I assume that there's nothing else down there of importance. I'll need to see more crazies like this woman who's carving up people. And skeevers. Oh, she's got gold on her. Alright, let's go find a place to sleep up on the surface again. Can't go that way. This way. Won't take long for us. Ah, what's wrong with me? I stepped on it again, yes I know. I need to sleep, I'm tired. This is the quick way out. Okay, I just washed myself. Clean as it can be. Now let's see. Let's see about that beggar book. We wanted to read the first book of this series for a while. Beggar by Revan. Eslaf Errol was the last of the litter of 5 born to the queen of prosperous Nordic kingdom of Erolgard, Lapirokipa, and her husband, the king of Erolgard, Yitlaf. What's with these names? Maybe they're from Atmora? Never heard of Lapikorpa? Nordic kingdom of Erolgard. Never heard these names before. Yitlaf almost sounds Nord. During the pregnancy, the queen had been more than twice as wide as she was tall. That's one of those books. And the act of delivery took 3 months and 6 days after it had begun. It is understandable then that the I don't even know how to say it. Lapikopa, elected upon expelling Eslaf to frown, say, "Good riddance and die." Oh, nice mother. Like many Nords, Yitlaf did not care much for his wife and less for his children. His subjects were puzzled. Therefore, when he announced that he would follow the ancient tradition of his people of Atmore, I was right, of following his beloved spouse to the grave. He'd follow his ancient tradition of his people of Atmore, of following his beloved spouse to the grave. Okay. So when she dies, he dies. They had not thought that they were particularly in love, nor were they aware that such a tradition existed. Still, the simple people were grateful, for the little royal drama alleviated their boredom, which was and is a common problem in the more obscure parts of northern Skyrim, particularly in wintertide. He gathered his household staff and his 5 fat, bawling little heirs in front of him, and divided his estate. To his son Njop, he gave his title. To his son Lernu, he gave his land. To his son... Oh, these names. I thought that some elven names were bad. And even imperial names. Suoibud. See, this is why my grandfather changed the last name. They just don't make any sense. How they're spoken is not how they're written. Suoibud. He gave his fortune to his daughter... Lekafitra, he gave his army. Well, that's the one that you want, as you have power with an army. Yitlaf's advisors had suggested he keep the inheritance together for the good of the kingdom, but Yitlaf did not particularly care for his advisors, or the kingdom for that matter. Upon making his announcement, he drew his dagger across his throat. Oh, this is a stupid book. One of the nurses, who was rather shy, finally decided to speak as the king's life ebbed away. "Your Highness, you forgot your 5th child, little Eslaf." "Good," Yitlaf groaned, after he slit his throat. It is somewhat hard to concentrate with blood gushing from one's throat, after all. The king tried in vain to think of something to bequeath, but there was nothing left. Finally, he sputtered irritably. "Eslaf should have taken something then." And died. That a babe but a few days old was expected to demand his rightful inheritance was arguably unfair, but so Eslaf Errol was given his birthright with his father's dying breath. He would have nothing but what he had taken. This kind of sounds like my life. After Auntie died. Since no one else would have him, the shy nurse, whose name was Druspa, took... Is that the orc name? Took the baby home. It was a decrepit little shack, and over the years that followed it became more and more decrepit. Unable to find work, Druspa sold all of her furnishings to buy food for little Eslaf. By the time he was old enough to walk and talk, she had sold the walls and the roof as well, so they had nothing but the floor to call home. And if you've ever been to Skyrim, you can appreciate that is scarcely sufficient. Druspa did not tell Eslaf the story of his birth, or that his brothers and sisters were leading quite nice lives with their inheritances, for as we have said, she was rather shy and found it difficult to broach the subject. She was so painfully shy, in fact, that whenever he asked any questions about where he came from, Druspa would run away. That was more or less her answer to everything. To flee. In order to communicate with her at all, Eslaf learned how to run almost as soon as he could walk. He couldn't keep up with his adopted mother at first, but in time he learned to go toe-heel if he anticipated a short but fast sprint, and heel-toe if it seemed Druspa was headed for a long-distance marathon flight. He never did get all the answers he needed from her, but Eslaf did learn how to run. The kingdom of Erolgard had, in the years that Eslaf was growing, become quite a grim place. King Njop did not have a treasury, For Suhobud had been given that. He did not have any property for income, for Laernu had been given that. He did not have an army to protect the people, for Lakefitra had been given that. Furthermore, as he was but a child, all decisions in the kingdom went through Nyop's rather corrupt council. It had become a bureaucratic, exploitative land of high taxes, rampant crime, and regular incursions from neighboring kingdoms. Not a particularly unusual situation for a kingdom of Tamriel, but an unpleasant one nonetheless. The time finally came when the tax collector arrived to Druspa's hovel, such as it was, to collect the only thing he could, the floor. Rather than protest, the poor shy maid ran away, and Eslaf never saw her again. Oh, by the gods. Without a home or a mother, Eslaf did not know what to do. He had grown accustomed to the cold open air in Druspa's shack, but he was hungry. May I have a piece of meat? He asked the butcher down the street. I'm very hungry. The man had known the boy for years, often spoken to his wife, about how sorry he felt for him, growing up in a home with no ceilings or walls. He smiled at Eslav and said, "Go away or I'll hit you." Eslav hurriedly left the butcher and went to a nearby tavern. The tavern keeper had been a former valet in the king's court, and knew that the boy was by right a prince. Many times he had seen the poor ragged lad in the streets, and sighed at the way fate had treated him. "May I have something to eat?" Eslav asked this tavern keeper. "I'm very hungry." "You're lucky I don't cook you up and eat you," replied the tavern keeper. Sounds like what a Hagraven would say. Eslav hurriedly left the tavern for the rest of the day. The boy approached the good citizens of Earlgard. Erolgard. I don't know why some of these names are hard for me to pronounce. Erolgard. Just not used to it, I guess. Begging for food. One person had thrown something at him, but it turned out to be an inedible rock. As night fell, a raggedly man came up to Eslaf and, without saying a word, handed him a piece of fruit and a piece of dried meat. The lad took it, wide-eyed, and as he devoured it, he thanked the man very sweetly. "If I see you begging on the streets tomorrow," the man growled, "I'll kill you myself." These are nice people. There are only so many beggars we of the guild allow in any one town, and you make it one too many. The guild of beggars now, huh? You're ruining business. It was a good thing Islaf Arrow knew how to run. He ran all night. Islaf's Arrow's story is continued in the book Thief. That's the one I have, I think. Is it? It's not Beggar Thief, it's just called Thief. Well, it's funny. And stupid. Okay, time to rest. I'm hungry. Oi! I'm not even... Oh, Zora!
Nothing.
There's two of them. They were in my room. What is going on? Now they're coming right into my room as I sleep. And I'm not even awake.
Die, damn you!
Oh.
I'll have your head crushed.
Zora, watch out!
Watch it!
Sorry. Did I light him on fire? Is that...
Get away from me.
It's Lucian. No, it's Lucian. Oi! She hits hard. Not that I want to bring this to this tavern.
No, not like this.
Oi, I almost hit you! Don't walk in front of us. Got her. Oh my gods. I'm lucky they didn't kill me while I slept.
It's got to be around here somewhere. Need
Be
something?
careful not to eat too much of that entaloma. Being blue is Inigo's thing.
What do you want?
What do I want? I want to be able to sleep in peace. Heavy armor. Imperial armor.
Tidings.
Go on then. Deliver my message to Sibi.
In
What
time.
can I do for you?
You can get out of my way, vampire girl.
Questions?
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Go on then. Deliver my message to
I have
City.
too many people in my group as it is. What a way to wake up. Wow. My heart's still racing. You can't do that to somebody who's sleeping. She's not.
Yes, 43 out of 44.
Nobody's looking. Milk drinker! Alright. Talon
What do you want?
What do I want? I found those amethysts for you.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
Potion of strength. Okay. You might want to talk some sense into your wife, Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her to pay.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Okay. Sounds good.
May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Sure, I
boiled
might
cream
have some
treat.
dirt in my past, but that's just ancient history. You know what I mean?
What do you want?
Look alive.
Let's eat something, huh? What was that? I just picked up boiled cream treat.
Will you?
Not sure if I want anything else.
You want a drink?
It's on the menu.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry?
I would
Both?
make a good bartender, I think. Doesn't look like there's much to it.
How about this velvet lechance? Oh, and a honey nut tree. Thank you.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Sitting in the very inn that I was just... people tried to assassinate me in. Oh well, I'm stubborn like that. Honey nut treat. And let's... where's this velvet lechance? I'm not too picky when it comes to alcohol. Maybe not some of that Morrowind stuff though.
Yes.
It's a bit sour, so I've had it a few
What
times.
can I do for you?
Especially when I was not very impressed with the Legion supporting me to go back into elsewhere.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
Show you some coin. Okay.
You want something or not?
What's the word around town?
Mjol the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade.
Yeah, that's what she told me herself. Any other word around town?
Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her.
Oh. That's not the one that's in jail? What's the word around town then? Anything else?
Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on?
Well, you're not going to want to hear this then. Are you ready to pay back Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind then.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Oh, I would never hurt them. Then pay up and I'll forget about it.
Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
I'm sorry, Kirava. I didn't want to make her upset.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you.
Alright,
Can be bought.
Zora. Where's the cat. Oh yes, they have. Woo! There he is. Inigo.
What is on your mind?
Follow me.
Sorry, legs. Break's over.
Any thoughts?
The bee and barb always smell scaly to me. In a good way.
Scaly? Mind if I ask you something?
Of course. What do you want to know?
Tell me more about your past.
I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again.
A rock and a glove? Huh. I'm glad it serves the little lads right.
Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness.
Tell me more about your past.
My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories.
Okay, let's go.
All set?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's one of the wenches here. I can't be away from my companions. I'm going to die if I do. Well, we have things, many things around Riften. I guess I could, you know what I've been putting off is going to that fishery thing. I wrote it down in my journal. With so much. To become more skilled at fishing, I should visit the Riften fishery and speak to those who work there. I learned as a boy how to fish, particularly Virya and swims in deep water are rumored to be highly knowledgeable. That's just over here.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
And I guess I can go and try to get what is owed to Brynjolf. Not exactly happy we have to go all the way through the Ratway to get to there, though, every time. It's got to be a quicker way.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Yes. Yes, I'm well aware, considering I am the Dragonborn. And if you don't believe me, look at this.
Watch it!
Sorry, Zora. You okay? Wow. This should be called Argonian Town. Look at all the Argonians.
You must take the lexicon.
What?
Free me of my burden.
What are you talking about? Lexicon? Burden?
The memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away. Return them to a Munchenzell.
A what,
You must
Shazel?
take the lexicon from me. Please. Take it now.
Why is everybody coming to me with this? I don't want the lexicon.
I won't be the one to go back there. I won't return to a Munchenzell. You can't make me do it.
I can't.
Please
Listen.
take the lexicon.
It's okay, I'll take it then.
You must bring it to a Munchenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
What? What is this? I think I saw something like this in a book Auntie had. Is Dwemer? Some kind of Dwemer item. She marked it on my map. A Wunschzel. What? I guess it's a Dwemer ruin? Fishery. Oh, this seems like the place to go. I even fished in this lake before. Wow, look at all this. Hello.
Please help me.
Huh?
I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery.
Do you like working at the Riften fishery?
Bolly is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for
Bolly.
us.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to work at the Blackbriar meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery.
I'd probably want to do the fishing job too. You might lose your job, huh? What's going on?
My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop.
Oh, you're
if you
hooked.
could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Well, you can look through all what I have. I'm not sure if I have something that can... Wouldn't that be more like a cure disease? Here, try this.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
No, okay. Well, as long as I help you.
Skooma is a dangerous substance. My Thane will do well to rid the town of such poison.
I don't plan to. I already got rid of the worst skooma den I've ever seen in my life. Hello.
Tidings. You have questions?
I'd like to improve my fishing skills. Could you teach me a few things?
Of course.
List of fair weather fish? Okay. An entire list of fish to catch, but I only just learned how to fish.
That doesn't change anything.
Oh, I kind of lied. Should I cook them for you while I'm at it?
What? No!
Huh? Relax, I was just joking.
You expect me to believe that?
The fish you tend to at the fishery must be very important to you.
It speaks the truth.
I'll do my best. I'll bring them back soon.
My thanks to you. You have questions?
Oh, slaughterfish. You don't really usually see people, What's there gold in the slaughterfish? You don't usually see people, fishing for slaughterfish. Maybe it was caught in the net. I actually can't stand those things. Where's this list of fishes? Fairweather fish. Ours has dreamt of... He speaks funny. He speaks like an Argonian. How they all do back home, I've met enough. Ours has dreamt of these waters many times, filled with strange exotic fishes from all over Skyrim. No, not fishes. Friends. Well, at least until they're harvested and sold as food. We have a business to maintain, after all. Friendships can only go so far before gold gets in the way. The fish in my dreams seem to be okay with this arrangement, and he rarely lies to me. And so, with his blessing, I will teach you to catch these fish, and in exchange you will bring them here. Here's a list to start with. Carp, glassfish, goldfish, pogfish. They are fair weather fish and should be easy enough to catch. Even so, please read the first volume of Fishing Mastery, written by yours truly. A copy should be sitting on a shelf in the back room of the fishery. When you're done, return to me and we will find our new friends a home. What, in your stomach? And you some coin. Hello.
Well met.
Oh,
I don't think they're
Bossman.
hiring anyone at the moment, so if you're looking for work, you're out of luck.
I should read Fishing Mastery. Really smells like fish in here.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Watch what you're doing.
Fish out of water? Varia is an odd one. She wants to fill our precious waters with mud crabs. Mud crabs? Crabs are not fish. They do not swim. They do not smile. You cannot speak to a mud crab. They cannot hold a conversation in their knobbly little pincers. They are clumsy creatures, but more importantly, they are unhappy creatures. Dour and sunless like the soil in which they sleep. Ours is to wonder if Varia is not well to suggest such a thing. This one. I've met Argonians that speak to you like that. This one welcomes you. This one bids hello. Things to do. Repair holes in nets sending to Markarth. Too expensive. Look for a local solution. Valandor perhaps. 2. Repair wood damage on fish pens. No skill required for this. Should simply have Wujita take care of it. 3. Adjust fishing charts for Lake Honrich. Need to keep ship clear of Golden Glow Estate. They took pot shots at our ship last time. We moored within a stone's throw of their location. No idea why, and letters to Arangoth have gone unanswered. Tell Nivanor to stop spending so much of our damn money. Oh, yes, she says her husband owns the fishery. Pirate King of the Abyssinian, that's not what I'm looking for. Olaf and the Dragon. Fishing Mastery Volume 1. Line of Lure? My name is Alan Seabird. My fame, or lack thereof, is irrelevant. I'm not a writer, as it so happens. My wife gave me this quill when I retired. She called it a gift. To me, it is a burden, and I suppose many teachers feel this same weight. If I were to walk the bridge to Sovngarde, I would take all my knowledge with me. Hard lessons learned from decades fishing the waters of Skyrim. In my life, I've fished in waters open and deep. Amidst storms no mortal dare brook. I've ventured down bottomless caves and challenged the monsters of the deep with my hook. I have seen them all, and caught them all, be it fish, monsters, or boot. With this guide I will teach you how to do the same. Chapter 1, The Rod. Just as a warrior needs a sword and a blacksmith a hammer, the first thing any aspiring fisherman needs is a rod. You can find one at the general goods store, or left behind on boats and docks by other fishermen that have come before you. When you obtain one, wield it like you would a weapon. Swing in it this way and that. Get a feel for its balance and weight. It must become an extension of your body and mind. Chapter 2, Supplies. Once you have a rod, you will need supplies. This includes bait and other essentials, and captures the fish once it's been released close to the shore. To capture the fish. However, you need not bring your own. It is customary in Skyrim to leave fishing supplies by waters where the fish are plentiful. To find a set of fishing supplies, haven't I read this? I think I have. I know how to fish. Fishing Mastery. Well, this is not something I've read. Volume 1 by Swims in Deep Water. So you have decided to learn how to fish. Good for you. It's a noble endeavor, and with plenty of practice, it can be a profitable one. So why are beggars starving in the Ratway when they could be fishing for free? Keep in mind that every journey begins with a single step, one that is usually clumsy and will end with you falling on your face. That is why, for your first lesson, it's recommended that you stick to calmer skies and fairer climates, where the fish will happily bite on even the most unattractive of hooks. This guidebook details 4 types of fish that are ideal for beginners. They are most common on a clear day near streams and lakes in the fairer parts of Skyrim away from snow and ice. The places one can catch these fish are too numerous to mention here, but an excellent way to begin one's fishing journey is to start by casting your line right off the docks near the Riften fishery into Lake Honrich. Once you've had your fill of the fish, head west to try your hand at fishing from the river that runs alongside Averstead. Oh, okay. And your journey at Vilmer Inn with aching arms and a full belly. Carp. Wait, is it gonna go? No. Okay. Where'd you get carp from? Caught in temperate lakes and streams, large in size, and commonly caught, seen in fair weather. They say the carp is the Jarl of the Karth River, royal, stately, and austere. This sounds like it would taste very tough and chewy, but that is not the case. Eat until your scales swell. Carp are very popular for many reasons. Some even keep them as pets, but they are too big for most fish tanks. Better to eat them. Glassfish, caught in temperate lakes, small in size, commonly caught, seen in fair weather. I believe I've caught these before, these ones. Glassfish are common fish one can see through like a window. That's why I remember glassfish. They are not so different than us on the inside. The best time of day to catch them is a clear day, but if you are lucky, you can catch them on a rainy day as well. So, every fish... Okay. While their natural habitats are deep subterranean waterways, glassfish can be caught in the open waters of warm, clear lakes when they swim above ground for spawning. They say that if you eat a glassfish, you become clear as glass yourself. Caught goldfish. I've caught these before. Caught in temperate lakes, small in size, uncommonly caught, seen in fair weather. Goldfish are known for being kind. They would much rather talk things out than get into a fight. This doesn't mean that they will be friends with your hook. You will need to woo them like any fish. Like glassfish, you won't find them in a river. The next time you think you've spotted a septum glistening at the bottom of a small pond, there's a chance it might be a friendly goldfish staring back instead. The last one, pogfish. Caught in temperate streams, large in size, commonly caught, seen in fair and rainy weather. A long, bright fish with silver scales and a claw-shaped mouth. I should ask Varaya what she thinks of pogfish. Perhaps she might like them just as much as mud crab. You can also find a pogfish on a rainy day. Sometimes they're just in a gloomy mood. Pogfish use their powerful fins to swim up and down the rivers of Skyrim, most commonly in the Reach, spending some time fishing along a stream, and your lure will catch the clawed face of a pogfish before you know it. I've probably caught them before. If you manage to obtain all these fish, congratulations, you have graduated from novice to apprentice. If you are so inclined, feel free to bring proof of your catches to the fishery in Riften. We are always looking for our new friends to add to our collection. You know what? I want to take it. He says we can take it if we want. Got all these fish in there. Reach down and grab them. Well, I wouldn't mind fishing. I have my own rod. Thankfully, I have 3 people watching my back because knowing how this works, as soon as I take out my fishing rod, I get attacked. I'm actually getting tired of it. I'm still on edge. Excuse me, guard.
Oof. I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from.
She's still talking about that dwemer item. Excuse me. Lots of fishing boats here.
Need something?
Hey.
The waiting. The insufferable waiting.
Do I know you? What's wrong?
Here, I want you to have this. Don't ask, just
What?
take it.
You don't know me.
It's yours now. I won't take it back. I won't.
Okay, what's going on? You will have a bounty on a juvenile mud crab. After hanging up my sword, I'm about to live a quieter life. Excuse me. I decided to study the lives and habitat of mud crabs here at the Riften fishery. It is my hope that one day we might breed mud crabs, much like we do fish. If only everyone else at the fishery shared my interest. Well, mud crabs taste pretty good. Cook it and add some butter to it. I'm in search of juvenile mud crabs so that I may study its growth. These young mud crabs rarely leave the water, so I now need an intrepid fisherman to catch one. They can be caught in almost all lakes and streams throughout Skyrim, though a breeding ground is said to be in Whiterun west of Broken Fang Cave. Please make haste. I must show my progress in my research as soon as possible. Varaya. Oh, you're Varaya. Riften Fishery. Note to self, it's been 12 days since an adventurer took up this bounty, and so far nothing. How much longer must I wait?
The waiting. The insufferable waiting.
Why don't you just go catch one yourself? You've got the fishing rod on you. Can I fish from here? Oh, I think that's Honeyglow Estate across the way. I heard people talk about it. Alright, well, we need to find a fishing spot. Let's go look. Look at this. I think I was more right than I knew. Oh! You've got the right of it, Inigo. Is that a dog? Hey! I think that dog is dead now. Aye! Take that! Ugh. I don't know what to do. Maybe if I whirlwind sprinted? Here goes. I know I'm gonna go right in the middle of the lake here. Not really down with how you've been killing these dogs. Come here. This is ridiculous. I got my fire arrow back. The one I hit her with. Look at this staff. Ah, it's bringing me a lot of coin though. Now that I think about it. I think I might be encumbered. Okay. Let's eat something. Rabbit haunch. And some wine. Oh, maybe more wine. Whew. Ah, poor puppy. I think the mama died and went into the water. Nothing I can do about it. That stupid assassin did that. Alright, we're still looking for a place to fish, but I have to unload some of these items. Maybe we'll go back into the city and sell. I do have to go and see,
I love it here.
I can't get in this side. Of course you do. I've got to get back inside. Let's go sell then and look for a place to fish. I decided to come back to get more training in smithing, of which I sorely need. And I've got the coin for it. Thank you, Balamont.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Does it now? Okay.
Jewelry with legendary
You still all here, huh?
Argonian craftsmanship.
Let's go find the fishing spot. Okay, I found a place to fish off of. There's somebody here.
Need something?
I take it that you have your own boat.
Hmm?
Where'd you go?
Where are you headed?
Heartwood Mill or Iverstead? Huh? Be a fast way to get over to Iverstead.
Alright.
Maybe I'll do that. Okay. I have to switch. So I'm after goldfish, pogfish, glassfish, and another fish. Plenty
Yes.
of fish out there. There's a nibble. Another one. There we go. What'd I get? Carp! Ah, that was the other fish. I also need a crab? Mud crab?
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from.
She's still going on about a bunch of them. Whoa, I got the slaughterfish. Well, let's fish. Fish the spot till they don't bite anymore. There's an old tower past the honey brew estate, honeymead. Bass. Oh, I used to catch lots of that.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from.
Good evening. May not look like much, but my boat can get you there faster than walking.
I'm going to have a lot of fish to eat, but he wants carp. And the 3 other fish. More perch. See, I know what I'm doing. I learned when I was a boy with the fish. Kind of calm and peaceful out here. More perch. Ugh. Mud crab. I guess you just got to get lucky. Well, we'll keep on fishing for a while. Ha! I just got the leather helmet. I've got the helmet for you, Lucian. Well, there's no other fish here. Let's see if I catch anything, but I don't... Oh, something. Something. But it didn't nibble. A mace. Okay, I've had enough of this place. Oh, there you are, Inigo. You took off for a while. Where is Lucian? Excuse me. Although I also got the salmon. I'm used to catching those.
It's
salmon,
yours now.
perch,
I won't take it back. I
carp.
won't.
Aren't you the one that kind of gave me a hard time when I came into Riften? Look at your face. You're always so miserable.
You want to talk? Finish those jobs for Brynjolf first.
Ah, okay. He's part of the guild. Speaking of that, I don't know if they're still open. I should go see. Well, I got one of the fish. I bought a map. It shows me 2 other places. Maybe I should go to Iverstead tomorrow and see if I can't catch more fish. Oh. This is kind of nice looking. Is this still open? Pond prawn. I've got to be mean now. Well, there's 4 of us, so there's 3 of us. You traded places with Lucian. I don't know where he went. Hello there.
Can I interest you in anything today?
Yeah, you can look me in the eye. What's going on with you, huh? I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
I think you know what it is.
You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous.
We can protect ourselves, trust me.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften.
I've heard enough of this.
Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
Not going to happen there, Bercy. So what did he say? Smash Bercy's prized dwarven urn.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, you're going to have to leave.
Oh, this looks like
just
it.
have to make do without my coin.
I'm sorry, Bercy, but you asked for it.
Stop! That's priceless!
Well,
This isn't happening.
you better listen.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell
Guess you
Brynjolf
haven't
to-
learned.
No! You're going to break it!
Oh my word.
How about now, Bercy?
No! That urn was priceless.
You want me to break anything else?
Alright, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold. And leave me in peace.
That's more like it. Now remember this for the next time.
Rifa, I was looking through our books and there's an entry for spices. Says we spent 300 septims. What is that?
Spices? I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about.
You sure? It was in your handwriting. If you can't keep the books straight, then let me do them.
Ah, yes. Spices. That was a special order for someone in Whiterun. Should be along any day now. Don't let it worry you, my dear.
That don't sound suspicious. Alright, there's one more place, I think. It's 3 places in total. So, I got to collect Helga's debt. What was that about? I asked about each one. She just said she's into... He said that she was into the Debellan arts. The bunkhouse? Isn't that the place over here?
The town boys say I'm pretty. Do you agree? I'm single, waiting on my enchanted pair.
You should be with someone. I actually feel bad for you, you know. Someone to take care of her, at least. Doesn't have to be a husband, but that would be a nice, happy ending for her. Oh. Are you Helga? Oh, it's like another tavern. Like the bee and barb.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
Huh?
Hey, don't
He
look
must
at
have
me
heard.
that way.
She must have heard
Who
about
are
what
you
I
to
just
judge
did.
me?
So sad.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
No need for you to get involved.
You're the one that works at the bunkhouse, Helga, right?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? No. My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds.
She's not the
She's been
bad-looking
with
older
me ever
woman.
since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
So this is the bunkhouse.
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No.
What?
The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to stay here if it takes up a place for some worker. I have a message from Brynjolf.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood.
Wood travels
Here,
fast.
I even have the payment.
Don't worry about me. I'll be just
Okay.
fine.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
Maybe you can tell me where I can learn more about magic.
There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic.
Everybody
It's
knows
very
that.
secretive, though, and you know how people hate secrets.
Oh wait,
The
secretive.
Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets.
Okay.
Just leave me in peace.
That's an amulet to Debella,
This
huh?
one needs
I heard you're
something.
into that. Oh, she is. Look at the paintings. They're actually kind of nice.
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning.
Oh, this dark
Sorry
elves
about
one
that.
side.
Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Oh, hello.
I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself.
What? I've already been accused of this before. Don't worry, I don't go around touching women. Do you work here? You must be the one that helps Helga.
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery.
Hmm?
I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman?
She's
So
wretched.
now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
Why do you hate Helga so much?
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I
Why?
think she takes her worship of Debella a bit too seriously.
In
Do you
what
know
way?
she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone?
Oh, that
What
kind of
woman
Debella
would
worship.
do such a thing?
I thought she was
for
just into
once,
the art.
I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it.
Well, you know, there must be a way.
Actually, there is.
Oh,
But I don't think I
listen,
could get away with
serious.
doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Debella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well,
You want
I
me
don't
to
know
go-
what she'd do.
Well, I don't think she's going to stop what she's doing, but I guess I could help you. Sure.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Debella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best.
Bully, Halfgear, and
Then just confront
Darn.
Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
So you think? Well, she already doesn't like me, so I don't know. But you said that all the customers grope you. You shouldn't let customers give you a hard time. Stand up to them.
You're right. They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she
Exactly.
puts her mind to it. I'll teach them all to talk to me that way. Thanks. Here, this is for you.
Oh, thank you. Blackbriar mead. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
The next one that, you're carrying a dagger on you. Next one that gropes you. You threaten them. And if they persist, you know what to do.
Good to see you.
The mead here is cold and dry, just like Helga.
Helga's cold and dry, not from what I heard here.
The mead here is cold and dry, just like Helga.
See, I like paintings.
Good to see you.
Oh, this one is nice.
Are you up for hire?
Huh?
Travel with me and I'll pay you.
Travel with you. Well, I don't feel like leaving Riften anytime soon. Where did you want to go?
Are you up for hire? Travel with
I
me
hear
and
what
I'll
you're
pay
saying.
you.
What's your offer?
Roads are too dangerous for a peddler like me nowadays. I need muscle on my side. What's your price?
Why demean yourself with these people you barely They show no real love for you.
It's only a bit of fun. You're a lovely young thing. You should try it sometime.
All right then.
Hold on.
No.
Need something?
I'm saving myself for someone special. Someone who loves me dearly.
You mean Sibby? You must be joking. All he wants to do is bed you and be done with it. You may as well get it over with and let him.
You're wrong. Sibby and I are in love, and you're just jealous.
Sibby
How can I
Blackbriar.
assist?
I've heard bad things about the two boys she has. Oh, where did that man go? Excuse me, I seem to be trapped between two cats. But I think she's right. I mean, I've done it before, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite. I've slept with women. Not because I was worshipping the Debellan arts, but because I was lonely and, well, in a lot of pain after my Amelia died. But it didn't help much. Alright.
Are you up for hire?
Yes, we're
Travel
talking
with
about
me
this.
and Roads are too dangerous for a peddler like me nowadays.
Where are you going to go?
What's your price?
$7.50.
I don't mean to belittle my own safety, but can you make your price just a little more affordable?
Okay, 500.
All right, that seems reasonable. I give you 100 up front. The rest is due at the end of our journey. I'm glad I have you as my ward. Whenever you are ready, let us move.
Well, where do you want to go? You want to go to Rorikstead for 500? Ugh, well, I already agreed to it. But that means we have to come right back. This might take a few days, actually, now that I think of it, and I've got enough work around here to last me a good week or two. Alright.
Let me know if you need something from
Yes, come with me. I've got something to do
Go on
first.
then. Deliver my
Yeah, Sibby Blackbriar. I've got to go back to the Thieves Guild. Let them know. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Come here. You wait here.
What do you need?
Wait here.
I'll wait here.
Alright. The rest of us are going to go back down. That's not this way. We'll be back. I know, I'm coming back late again. Oh, there you are,
Did you need
Brynjolf.
something?
Excuse me.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
I'm not that kind of
Dumping
thief.
bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Yes, I know. Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
I guess so. I can sell them if I can't use them. What's next, then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
If there's more gold where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Word is your outfit isn't doing well. True?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Oh, I guess so. Hidden door.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions.
Sounds good.